What's up, sellers, and welcome to today's video. In this video, we are recapping the first 2 weeks of the 15 by 15 reseller challenge. All right, welcome back. Like I said, we are recapping the first 2 weeks of the 15 by 15 reseller challenge. If you're not sure what that is, there is a card linked above where you can go check that video out. Basically stated, you take 150 bucks, you go buy inventory, you flip that inventory for 1.5 times the amount that you spent on each item. You don't take any profits, and then you take all of that money and roll it again in order to grow your capital and in order to move quickly. So in this video, I'm taking you inside my computer so that you can see what we sold in the first 2 weeks. Now, if you remember, I did a video showing what I bought during that first day of sourcing for this challenge, and I bought a ton of stuff. I did not sell it all. The idea is to sell it all, but as resellers, we know that not everything is going to sell right away in the first week. So we made some decent sales through the first couple weeks. We're going to be able to use that money to go out and buy more inventory in order to try even harder to flip. The other thing that we're doing with this is the old inventory from the first sourcing trip of this challenge. We're slashing prices tomorrow using Vendoo, which is the cross-listing platform that I use. Basically going to go in and cut prices from within Vendoo, and then that will push out to the marketplaces where I sell my products. Really quick plug here. If you don't already have a cross-listing software, I highly recommend and suggest Vendoo. If you click the first link in the description of this video, you will get 25% off of your first month with Vendoo. So check it out, try them, see what you think of their service. I absolutely love Vendoo, and everybody that I've talked to that uses it loves it. I've not met anyone who is unhappy with it. So definitely check out that offer where you can get 25% off on your first month when you sign up with Vendoo. All right, and speaking of Vendoo, we're actually going to jump into my Vendoo account where I have pulled up the 15 by 15 challenge items that sold, and actually I'm going to be making a slight adjustment. This is just to show you how my thought process worked. You can see right here in the search bar, we've typed in 15 by 15. Let me open this up a little bit. Actually, you can see I typed in 1515, which is my seller SKU, so that I can maintain the whereabouts of all items and I can pull everything up from a certain batch all at once. The problem with this is down here at the bottom, I have some stuff that is 151, 151-1, 155, and it pulls up anything that is similar to 1515. So I think I'm going to end up changing the seller SKU to 15x15, which will be more in line with what we're doing, and in turn help me to find these items and only these items faster. That was just a little piece for free right there for you. All right, so we sold 7 items through the first 2 weeks. I'm bummed about that because I did buy a ton of stuff, and I spent, I think I spent 300 bucks. I spent $300 on that first sourcing day. It took me 2 weeks to sell 7 of those particular items. Now, the disclaimer or the caveat to this is that I was trying to sell for a lot more profit than just 1.5 times. It's really hard for me to like hit the mental switch where, hey, stop trying to get top dollar and only get 1.5 or slightly above that. I'm really trying to get market value for these, and rightly so, because you don't want to undercut the market too much and then tank the price of the item. However, that being said, you can see some of this stuff. These are all listing prices. If I jump over to my spreadsheet here, you can see what we actually sold the item for in column F: $30, $38, $35, $39, $24, $30, and $35. Some of those had shipping included, and some of those were plus shipping. Ultimately, what we returned to the bank is $156.90 right there at the bottom. That's what's going back into the sourcing account to go back out and do it again. Now, we're essentially starting week 3. Basically, it feels like from the beginning, because the idea was to go from $150 on week 1 and then make 1.5 times that. So you'd have $225 the following week or 2 weeks later. So this is kind of a little frustrating to me that we're back at 156. However, that being said, we still have all of that inventory that has not sold, which will sell, especially when we slash the prices tomorrow. Let me just show you what the items are that are selling. I got these Nike Comfort Thong Memory Foam flip-flops. I paid 10 bucks for them. I sold them for 35. They were new with tags. Those were plus shipping. And so right there, you see they sold on Poshmark, I sold these Rika Comfort Walk shoes. I paid $5.50 for these. Sold them for $30.63. These Timberland boots I sold for $38. The Vans Off the Wall shoes I sold for $39. So you see right there, like, we bought these shoes for $5.50 a piece. We're only trying to get like $8 or $9 back into our account after all fees and shipping and everything's done. We're walking away with way more than that. So I am pumped that this is actually working. However, we're going to drop some of these prices on the remaining items in order to turn around and make that money faster so that we can go flip, buy more stuff, sell it faster. Also within these, sold these Under Armour charged Assert 8 running shoes, these Keen waterproof sandals, Tom's classic black canvas casual shoes. And that was it for the 15 by 15 challenge. A little bit disappointing overall. I mean, I get it. Not everything's going to sell through right away. Some of the stuff that I bought, looking back, I'm thinking like, why did I buy that? Some of the stuff is like really niche specific and some of it's high dollar. And so it's really painful to let it go for such a low amount of money. But at the same time, we are trying to stick to this challenge and flip that money fast. If you haven't already done the math, basically, if you take $150 and you buy inventory and then you flip that inventory for net profit of 1.5 times, meaning you buy a pair of shoes for $5 and you get $8 back into your account, you've done 1.5 times that amount. You take the $8 plus all the other money that you've made from all the other items you've sold in the challenge, and you go buy more inventory. If you can do this week over week over week, in 15 weeks, you have tens of thousands of dollars. I discussed this in my video where I explained the challenge in depth, that eventually you're going to get to the point where you're going to have to step it up. You're not going to be buying 10,000 pairs of shoes in a week. So you need to be able to move on to something like cars or investing in real estate or something else that can absorb that money and turn it around and give you that 1.5 times flip for you. Hope that makes sense. So Monday is a new day. It's a new opportunity. We are going to get out after it. Because Monday is the start of week number 3, I'm going sourcing. We've gone through 2 weeks trying to offload this stuff. It hasn't worked out. I'm going to go take that $156 and go sourcing with it, buy new 15 by 15 challenge inventory, bring it home, get it listed in a day or two, and get it sold quick. Also cutting prices on all of the older inventory from week number 1. Super pumped about it. We're going forward with this challenge. Like I said in my other videos, if you are a part of this challenge, be sure to leave a comment down in the comment section of this video. I definitely want to know who is joining in order to expand their future, their business, their horizon, their sourcing and their sales and all that. Let me know in the comments below. If you're on Instagram and if you're doing this and you want to share your success and your adventure, be sure to tag me nicholas.woolsey or use the hashtag 15x15challenge and I will feature your photos and Instagram stories on my Instagram story so that you get credit and we can all be super pumped about what you're doing with your business. Guys, that's what I have for you today. Thank you for watching this video. I super appreciate it. I hope you guys kick off this next week with passion, intensity, and drive, and that you absolutely crush it. Thank you again for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing. And as always, keep selling, get the bag, and I'll see you on the next video.